We see everything. A couple of years ago we had a deer swim across the river from the zoo side with her little fawn, came into the garden, went next door into Giancarlo's garden, and then hopped all the way over the fences with the baby and took off down to Pierce Estate. Well, I keep a diary. We've had coyotes, had a little coyote. The one year during winter, we had mum, dad, and 3 babies. Well, the babies were almost full grown, but every night they were on the bottom of the property right by the river there. And it is a highway. It's something that I would love to preserve, because you know, when people lose their connection with nature, I think they lose their humanity as well. What I'm seeing through the years is that we're getting less and less. We haven't seen any deer up this part of the river for probably 5 years now. Coyotes, we used to see a lot of foxes. I'm saddened by the amount of development that's taking place in the river, because for years Calgarians and a lot of very knowledgeable Calgarians have preserved the river and the river banks purely because it is a wildlife corridor. I think that we're putting people ideas ahead of preserving the natural river. We need to preserve the natural river for the very reason that, as you may know, last year there was a moose came down 9th Avenue. He is driven by instinct to move up the river system. Many of these animals are born in a certain place on the river. The genes are there, they will return to that place. That's why we have geese nesting on top of buildings downtown, because their genes tell them this is the spot that you were born, go back to it, nest there. So we're displacing them, and it's important to try and preserve at least part of that, and a connected part. There's life that goes on here the whole time that people don't watch. They don't watch.